Saturday Night Hockey is the best kind of hockey, and we got all of the hot action right here. My name is Andreas Sachenko, and you're watching the KHL Update. First game is an absolute blockbuster. SKA St. Petersburg challenge Avangard at G-Drive Arena. The Bears to strike just 67 seconds into the opening frame. Alexander Volkov cashes in on the rebound. The Hawks get back even a minute later. Ricochet picks up a bad pass by Mikhail Pashnin and scores his 27th goal of the season. SKA regained the lead later in the period as they convert on a power play. Andre Pedant hits one of a setup by Igor Zhiganov and Damir Tatarov. Avangard bring it back to even early in the second. Beautiful passing play, and Vladimir Tkachuk throws it past Dmitry Nikolaev. Soon after that, Alex Broadhurst chips the puck over the neutral zone. Sergei Talchitsky picks it up past the blue line. He goes for the wraparound and comes up just short. SKA make it a 3-2 hockey game with another power play goal. Captain Dmitry Yashkin scores on the rebound. He's got 35 on the season now. The hosts tied up once again shortly before the intermission. Sergei Talchitsky breaks into the zone and drops it for Vladimir Tkachuk, who scores his second of the night and 22nd of the year. Third period now, Mikhail Pashnin puts the puck on net off the wall and it goes in of Evgeny Gadov. That gives SKA their fourth lead of the game. But with less than 5 to go in regulation, the Hawks make a power play count. Damir Sherevzyanov beats Nikolaev on the stick side. 30 seconds later, Alexander Nikishin cuffs up the puck, lucky bounce off the ref, and Alex Broadhurst scores the game-winning goal. Sergei Talchitsky racks up 3 assists, and Avangard get it done on home ice. 5-4 is the final. We'll make a short stop in Ufa now where Salavat Yulaev welcome Vidas. 2 minutes in on the dot, Evgeny Tinkin puts the hosts in the lead. That's his very first goal of the year. Early in the second period, rookie Alexander Khmelevsky converts on a power play to make it a 2-0 hockey game. Into the third, Khmelevsky scores a shorty on the empty net. He's got 2 on the night and 24 on the season. And late in regulation, former lift Nikolai Kulemin puts a ball on net. Ilya Yezhov has to make just 17 saves for his 4th shutout of the season, and Salavat enjoys a solid win at home ice, 4-0 in the final. Moving on to Chelyabinsk, where Tractor looked to build on their 5-game point streak as the face Admiral. We'll pick it up from the second. Kirill Kapustin rushes to the slot off the left wing, takes a shot, and he's robbed by Nikita Serebrikov. What a save! The sailors strike twice late in the period. Kirill's Stemenkin turns a normal situation into chaos, and Pavel Shem makes him pay for that. Rookie Prokhor Korbit draws his first career KHL point on the play. And less than 2 minutes later, Captain Libor Shulak hits the back of the net on the Admiral rush while both teams were down a man. Tractor turning around in the third. Ilya Karpukin pulls his team back to within 1 as he buries the rebound from the hash marks. And a few minutes later, Captain Sergei Kalinin is credited with his 3rd goal in 2 games. This one comes on a power play and forces overtime. It doesn't end well for Tractor though. Nikolai Chubigin wins the extra point for Admiral with his 13th tally of the season. Tractor still gain a point to keep their streak alive. 3-2 is the final in Chelyabinsk tonight. Next up, Yekaterinburg. It's a set of battle between Automobilist and Dynamo-Minsk. Man and Rat get on the board just at 5 minutes in with a power play marker. Stefan DaCosta slides it across and Brooks Masick pulls the trigger. Dynamo respond with a power play goal of their own later in the period. Captain Braden Kozan nets his 10th of the season. Belarusian grabs the lead in the second as they score 2 unanswered goals. Ryan Spooner looks to beat Cedric Paquette on the slot but gets a lucky bounce instead. He'll take it, 2-1 Dynamo. And late in the frame, Nikita Zorkin taps it past Igor Babkov on the rebound to give the Bears a comfortable 2-goal lead heading into the third. But everything goes sideways for Dynamo in the final stanza. Brooks Masick pulls up Turnbull's back to within 1 just 64 seconds in. Soon after that, Georgi Belausov fires it home on a power play to tie it up. Patrice Camier was the only assist on the play. 3 minutes later, Stefan Da Costa finds the loose puck in front of the net, wins the battle for it and makes it 4-3. And late in regulation, Curtis Volk scores on the empty net to seal the deal. Dynamo Men's give up 4 unanswered goals in the third and fall 5-3 on the road. And now to Cherepavets, where a very exciting game takes place. Amur go up against Severstow. The hosts get things going 7 minutes into the first. Ruslan Abrasimov converts on a power play for his 10th of the season. A few minutes later, Ruslan Fedan throws the puck to the slot, hoping for something good to come out of it, and he gets rewarded with his first goal of the year. The Tigers get in front a little after that as seasoned vet Yakov Brilov smashes it past Dmitry Shugayev of a setup play after one faceoff. Severstow bring him back to square one with just 40 seconds remaining to play in the period. Igor Morozov scores on a power play and it's a 2-2 tie after 20. Severstow go on to convert on another man advantage midway through the second. Igor Geraskin hits the Yonin 4x6 to make it 3-2. Amur level it late in the frame as Stanislav Bocharov scores on the man advantage. Ivan Nikalishin and Yakov Brilov with the assists. He goes all the way to the shootout and Yegor Morozov is the hero for Severstow as he scores the winner in the fourth round. Both teams gain vital points as Severstow take it 4-3 in the shootout. Next on our road is Nizhny Novgorod. Spartak Moscow roll into town looking for a dub as they face Torpedo. Igor Leronov is back behind the bench for the hosts and his side opens up the score in less than a minute into the game. Vasily Atanasov scores his 5th of the season. The red and white tie it up midway through the frame. Phil Veronin gets the puck on open ice and sends it past Ivan Kulbakov. Second period now, Roman Lubimov takes a shot from a top angle, almost gets it past Ivan Kulbakov, hits the goalpost, but the biscuit stays out. The Bucks regain the lead late in the period. Artyom Mikheyev gets the puck from Kirill Rakov and zings it home from the hash marks. Spartak level at just 20 seconds into the third stanza. Phil Veronin was his 2nd of the game and 13th of the season. Midway through the frame, Maxim Tsiplakov finishes up the great tic-tac-toe play and that gives Spartak a 3-2 lead with just 7 minutes remaining on the clock. But in the following shift, Maxim Letinov gets the equalizer of assists by Vladislav Firstov and Maxim Fedotov. And then Spartak shoot themselves in the foot, getting a late minor which Sergei Goncharuk turns into the game-winning goal. Another great night for the Bucks as they take it 4-3 on home ice. And there's just one more score left to tell you about. Matvey Michkov enjoyed his first career 3-point night as Sochi beat Kunlun Red Star 7-2 on home ice. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 2 more games. Sibir will host Metalurg while Red Army will clash with Dynamo Moscow. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check back with us this Sunday.